And that's for how much?
$88.18.
Why do you have 116.17? It looks like circled over here.
$12 for the
I see. The court costs?
and then there's also the $4 for the ATM fee.
This one's both hilarious and kind of brilliant. Mr. Watson just dragged DoorDash to court over an $88 missing payment. Yep, you heard that right. Not $8,000. Not even $800. $88. But here's the thing. The man did everything by the book. He called support, sent multiple emails, even survived those soulless chatbots. And when DoorDash still ghosted him, he said, "Cool, I'll see you in court." But here's where it gets iconic. He didn't just sue for the $88. He tacked on a $12 court fee and even a $4 ATM charge. Petty? Maybe. Legendary? Absolutely. Because technically, he's right. So what happens when a delivery giant gets called out by one of its own drivers and loses? You tell me. Hero move or the ultimate act of petty revenge? Let's find out.
Is anybody here for DoorDash?
No, Your Honor, I've not had anyone check in.
Do we have?
It was served by certified mail. I believe a copy of the signature card is attached to your packet.
Looks like Uvalde or Uvalde. I'm not going to swear you in yet. Just tell me what happened.
On March 18th this year, I received a deposit from DoorDash of $88.18. On March 21st of this year, there was a reversal of what my bank had sent the money back because they thought it was fraud, but it wasn't fraud. It was a mistake on my bank end. I reached out to DoorDash and let them know the hiccup that my bank had made and sent the money back to them. And all they keep telling me was, where we paid you on March 17th.
You work for DoorDash or something?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you work for DoorDash, you were DoorDashing, they gave you money, and then somehow the bank reversed it?
Correct, Your Honor.
Have you called them?
I called the bank. When I called the bank said, and when I communicated with them, they said there was nothing that they could do about it because the money has left their account. I had to communicate with DoorDash. So I called DoorDash and they just say, we already paid you. They're not paying the money that they.
And that's for how much?
$88.18.
Why do you have 116.17? It looks like circled over here.
$12 for the.
I see. The court costs?
And then there's also the $4 for the ATM fee.
I still can't believe this man walked into court for just $88. That's like a half tank of gas or one DoorDash order after midnight. But honestly, I respect the move. It's funny, sure, but this is exactly why small claims court exists. He did the work, got ignored, and decided to flip the script. The moment he added that $4 ATM fee, that's when I knew this was personal. It wasn't just about money. It was about sending a message. The best part? DoorDash didn't even bother showing up, which in small claims court is basically a forfeit. They lost automatically. The irony? They probably spent more ignoring him than it would have cost to just pay the man. So yeah, call it petty if you want, but to me, it's poetic justice. Sometimes, the only way to be heard is to make some noise, and Mr. Watson did exactly that.
Because yes, court costs, court fees, all.
What was the $4 ATM fee? What do you mean $4 ATM fee?
I had to withdraw from the ATM that's all the way out here.
Yeah, I can't really give you that. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth so help you God.
I affirm.
Okay. Why did you need to take the money out of the court ATM? I'm not sure. Is that to file the complaint?
Yes, I had to pay $12 and then I had to use the ATM machine because for the thing, so it was $16.
I can't give you that.
It was a total cost of $16.
I know. I just can't give you that. So the total amount that they owe you is $88.18. I can give you the 12. For your filing fee. So unless I'm missing something, this should come to $100.18. Is that right?
Yes. Correct.
It seems like this could have been handled. You called them and they just said, we're not paying you?
I have sent multiple emails. I have sent multiple chats. I have called them multiple times. They just keep saying we already paid you. No.
Well, they didn't do anything. They didn't show up. They could have. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the judgment. Default judgment. Defendant failed to appear. It seems strange that you're suing you deal with the San Francisco, California company as opposed to a local company here?
I do not understand your question, ma'am.
Well, you're suing DoorDash in San Francisco, right?
Yes.
Isn't there like a local DoorDash regional office or something here or not?
It's an app that you download on your phone. So I had to look up their headquarters and send it out to them. There's no one no faces, no offices or anything.
In Michigan.
Not that I'm tracking, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, good enough. They didn't answer, so I'm not going to question it. I'll give you that judgment. I filled it out. I wish you well. You can go down the hall. They'll give you a copy of the judgment. That judgment's entered by default. Thanks. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
Where do I pick up the?
You can go right down to the civil department. He'll bring the file down and they'll give you a copy of the judgment.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Hey, you walked in here looking like a lawyer, and that's a good thing. Too many people come in looking like they're going to a ball game or something.
When you really think about it, $88 isn't small. That's about 18 deliveries, nearly a full day of driving, burning gas, dealing with traffic, and customers who tip with good vibes. So, yeah, it matters. And the fact that DoorDash brushed them off, that's enough to make anyone snap. I still laugh at the $4 ATM flex, but honestly, it's kind of iconic because this was never just about the money. It was about standing up for principle. And here's the best twist. Small claims court doesn't play around. One judge, one ruling, no lawyers, no drama. So when DoorDash didn't show, boom, automatic win for Watson. One guy with a backbone just beat a billion-dollar company. That's not just petty justice. That's a victory for every underpaid driver who's ever been ignored. What do you think? Pure pettiness or the most satisfying revenge we've seen all year?